Hey everyone, welcome to the next installment of Local Legends. Today I have another Arlington locality to talk about, our native Screaming Bridge. I first heard about the story back in my junior high school years, probably around 2017-2018. In this video I will discuss the urban legends surrounding the story, the truth of the story, and show some footage of my visit to River Legacy to see for myself if there are any ghosts. On the chilly night of February 3rd, 1961, six Arlington High girls driving home after a movie were making their way along the old train tracks when they came across a man waving his hands in the middle of the road, urging the women to stop. Out of fear or caution, the girls blew past him and drove towards the bridge, going over the ravine. Little did they know, a group of Arlington High boys had burned the old wooden bridge earlier that night, and the man waving them down had been trying to warn them about the hazard ahead. Their car plunged down into the ravine, killing three of the girls on impact. Years after the accident, people began reporting that they could hear the screams of the girls near the old bridge, and sometimes in the ravine that took their young lives. Now, nearby to the bridge is loosely defined as a metal gate with its own legend tied to it. It is referred to as the Devil's Gate for having its own demons and ghosts haunting it. Legend says as the Civil War was winding down and the Confederacy was being given the ass whooping it deserved, many slaves were taken to or through this gate in order to be hung by the nearby trees in order to prevent the Union from reclaiming these people. The bridge you've been shown so far in the footage actually has nothing to do with the legend itself. The graffitied bridge was nearly a quarter mile away from the actual site of the girls' tragedy. As far as I could find, it was just an average concrete bridge built after the original tragedy that didn't hold up to time quite well. Since at least 2025, this bridge and several other structures within River Legacy Park have been torn down, with the bridge being rebuilt completely going over the Trinity River. My 3-mile walk on the newly constructed concrete pathway was uneventful besides the Pokestops showing me where the now removed sites that folks would go to for recreation used to be. I'm hoping that 5 years from now, the city and Park Service will rebuild the many stops along the trail overlooking the river so that people would have a reason to walk the trail again. From all of my research online, there has been no announcement about the construction or demolition going on at the park right now. For the gate itself, there was no trail or markers detailing where the gate was before the renovations. The story is also just a tale, as there are no Confederate stories in this part of Texas as far as I could find. Here's some more footage of the newly constructed bridge. Through this short segment, you'll see some of the remnants of paint. One mark I found that said RIP Screen Bridge 2025, which told me that the original one had been demolished just last year. Now, some of the following things I show now might concern a few people, especially if they're in charge of the park. For me, coming across these oddities was fun. There was a smiley face plaque that was put up just a few feet away from the bridge that I thought was notable. Looks kind of nice. And here you can see a sign located across the bridge right next to the Greenbelt Road. It describes the park's wildlife conservation status. There is birdshot or buckshot spread on several spots on the sign, as well as several smaller holes from pistol caliber rounds. A few of the holes look to be rifle rounds, but I'm a dipshit from suburban South Arlington. I have only fired a gun once into a cornfield. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. And remember, keep spreading peace, love, and positivity, y'all.